As far as your attire, you can be trendy, but classy. You don't have to overdo it. I don't think that commands positive attention.
And it's not about commanding attention, it's about commanding respect. The purpose of this meeting is so that I can get your take on what's going on. Carlos, what's going on in here?
Oh, there's so much. I mean, from lack of education, professionalism.
I disagree with that.
Not always.
I disagree with
Not
that.
always.
This.
What is
This
it gonna
isn't
say?
about-
What-
Okay, stop. You're doing my head in now. Let me ask you this. Pablo's the owner. Does he manage you?
No, not at all.
So you're pretty much managing yourselves.
We haven't had a staff meeting for 7 months.
There is no one running this salon.
Pablo doesn't step up, so what are we gonna have a staff meeting for?
What you're saying is Pablo needs to grow some balls.
Absolutely.
Yes. But at the same token, if he did step up and say something, they will not respect him and they'll turn around and say, no, this is the way it is.
Why don't you respect Pablo?
It's because he does not take the position that he has seriously.
So you don't respect him because he doesn't manage you.
Right. Or promote us.
This area is a high-end area.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is Pablo doing to attract those high-end clients?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Hang on, because I saw this yesterday and it disturbed me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I find this highly disturbing. I'd rather do a free haircut so people can see what great work I do than cheapen my work by giving a discount.
To me, that's an insult.
That's been my biggest complaint, is that we tend to attract a lot of people that want to come in and haggle the prices.
Hang on, Joy. High-end clientele and you doesn't join.
It does.
I'm sorry, not in this outfit.
Well, you said I looked like a disco ball yesterday, and I took it as a compliment.
I see a Halloween costume.
The silver shoes, the silver pants, it's too over the top.
I've been talked to about the way I dress ever since I started doing hair, and I'm not going to change.
If you wanted to be taken seriously, you save this when you go to a club.
I just like to be the star.
Do you know why part of the reason why black became the hairdresser's color? You became neutral. So the client is the star of the show. You're not.
I'm a fighter. I don't give up and I don't back down. I think that Tabatha finally met her match.
Today, I've arranged for some clients to come in because I want to see what your work is like. So set your stations up. After I finished the staff meeting, I asked the stylist to set up their stations, and it turned into a bitch fest about the most insane things.
But you eat all day. It doesn't stop you there all day, though.
You know why? Oh, you take up all damn floor
I fold
chairs.
laundry, I clean the toilets, I do everything. So when I go back there and I have to wash a plate every day and move your purse because I have to eat, it pisses me off.
Hey, Pablo.
That's where my frustration is. It's not that it's just a plate.
Pablo walked in, and he didn't seem surprised to see his staff all standing there bickering. Good morning. Wow, it kind of looks like you should be carrying an apple and handing it to me because I'm the teacher. You're the owner of the business.
Okay.
And there is a certain image that you need to portray with that.
Pablo's been wearing shorts, and we joke around when he wears pants, and we actually say, oh, you wore your big boy pants today.
Get your stations ready. Clients are on their way in. After all the unprofessional behaviour I've seen, I need to see the stylist's work. So I've arranged for clients to come in to get their hair done.
What are you saying about the picture that you like?
I love the color.
How do you feel about the length? What do you do when you style your hair?
Blow dry it.
I would like to offer a service that we have, and what it would do is just kind of smooth the hair. It
You
wouldn't-
need to learn to breathe. You ask a client a question, she can't even answer you, and you're...
I would aspire to be as successful as Tabatha is, but only in better looking clothes.
Talk to me.
I just want to cover it with a dark chocolate.
Excuse me for 1 second. My idea of chocolate is much darker than your natural color. If you want to look like that, unfortunately, you have to put a little bit of effort.
I have to tell you as an outsider, you sound really bossy. You come across very condescending.
Okay.
Maybe relayer you to give you some more framing around the face so you don't look so drained.
No. You're not going to tell a client she's drained.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay,
You look petrified. You keep looking at me like this.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I've only been in this industry for 1 year. So, when you have this bitch on you, her eyebrows are back here, and she's looking at you like, what are you gonna do? I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get nervous.
There's all this foil that you have in here But look at that. Look how far away from the scalp it is.
What I plan to do...
I don't want the excuse. Because what you plan to do is if this is a client that wants a foil to the scalp, that is not to the scalp.
Usually I get it right up to the scalp, and I don't have a problem with regrowth. I'm not even done, I'm just getting started. So when you come in and take a look at it afterwards, you'll see
So you don't want to change, you don't want to learn.
I've been doing hair for 17 years. This is the way I've done it.
I'm concerned about Joy's bad attitude. From what I've seen so far, she's going to be a problem.
Can you put the air down? I'm really sorry.
It sounded like an order to me.
Okay.
You know, can you turn the air on? You know, you're acting like you are an assistant and you're letting everyone...
I'm doing their job sometimes. It didn't sink into my head until she said it. I was like, holy sh**, Tabatha is right. I'm the salon bitch.
Breathe. Every time I come over, you stop breathing.
You're intimidating, Mama. What can I tell you?
See that hair that you've missed? Okay, so it's not been applied evenly because, look, there's no colour on that hair there. I also want to show you how the red's bled on the scalp. All right, you can see that because it's bleeding.
I've had a few times where there's been a few spots, but not that often.
I don't want a spot anywhere.
When Tabatha came over and started talking to me like, what the f are you doing? I got really pissed off. I don't like the way you're talking to me. I don't like the way you're telling me, like you're talking to me like I'm some stupid little beauty school student right out of beauty school. I know what I'm doing.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
Is that even to you? It's longer. Goes like this.
It's longer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's because she's got a cowlick there. I mean...
It has nothing. It's because it's cut crooked.
Yeah.
You know, you've done a nice job getting it even, considering what the different colours that your client had in her hair and also the hair history.
Thank you.
One right here, okay? One bled right there. There should not be any bleed marks in there at all. But you have a really nice colour. See these spots you've missed?
Yeah.
See the grey where you've missed it?
Okay.
Is this your best work?
No,
have you
then
done
it's
your
not,
best work?
Then it's
for
not
me?
my best work.
Okay. Joy's sloppy with her work. She doesn't check her colour, and she kept missing spots. You really need to work on this removal of colour because clients can't go out with having actual colour still on their scalp.
Okay.
What I saw today was atrocious. Complacency and mediocrity all the way through. Alex and Arena showed the most interest, and I have to say, Alex, for being out of beauty school for a year, you did a great job. You can breathe.
Thank you very much. I was like, hallelujah. I was so happy that she said that because they're always talking down to me, making me feel like shit.
It has nothing to do with the number of years that you've been hairdressing. It has to do with the quality of work.
When Tabatha told me that my work isn't up to par, I just felt like she can go to hell. She can go f herself.
All right, you guys need to clean your stations up. We have a really big day tomorrow. And Pablo, you and I are going to sit down and talk about this business.
Okay, absolutely, we'll do.
Your staff are out of control. They are rude. They point fingers and blame you. Your business is being run into the ground.
Because of my lack of leadership. There are a lot of things that I need to know. Leadership skills is above all the most important thing.
Your staff told me there is no price menu. The work is discounted without rhyme or reason.
I'm gonna charge what I deem appropriate.
You're
so-
$75,000 in debt and you're discounting services.
Yeah.
Pablo keeps agreeing with me and acting like he gets it, but he's young and inexperienced. I'm not sure he has what it takes to step up and turn this place around. You need to stop acting like their bitch and be their leader. Today, I'm going to make Pablo write down rules for his salon and start enforcing them with his staff. What I want you to do this morning is to come up with a policy manual that you're going to enforce.
I think that everybody kind of seems to be very messy. Everybody should be dressed 100% professionally. I think that they need to step it up with their customer service. Okay.
Write it down.
Customer service is probably the biggest problem. I think that with poor customer service, who cares about everything else? Because you have no customers.
I think that's a great start.
Yeah,
Are you ready
absolutely.
to practice enforcing them?
Absolutely.
Good, because we're about to have your first staff meeting in 7 months.
Okay.
It's time for you to show your staff who is boss. Pablo made some rules for the salon, and he's ready to tell you what you need to change.
Your main problem is the fact that you don't clean up after yourself. Now that you don't have me to follow you around, which you kind of got used to, I think that you're really gonna have to step up and start to do it on your own.
It was refreshing to see Pablo finally stand up for himself. You don't know how important it is to have a manager until you don't have one.
I want you guys to all start coming in 15 minutes early. I think that you guys scramble around too much to get ready once your client gets here, and I think that you should be ready once your client is here.
I was really impressed. We had rules and regulations. I just think that everybody was told what they needed to hear.
Joy, well, pretty much all the rules applied to you. You do make quite a bit of a mess when you're working. As far as your attire, you can be trendy, but classy. You don't have to overdo it. I don't think that commands positive attention.
And it's not about commanding attention, it's about commanding respect.
When people talk to me like that, I'm not gonna get in your face and say, look, you, but I won't listen to a thing you say.
You guys need to work together as a team and get new clients in here. And Pablo, you need to lead your team. I need you guys to get everything together and we'll get out of here.
Okay, great.